Hi everyone, this is Shannon. Thanks for joining us. I'm happy to be here advising on video SEO, specifically for translation. You're going to hear me mention video transcripts quite a bit, and that is because Google can't view images or videos. We have to use text to tell search engines what these elements are. Since text is the lifeblood of search engines, transcripts are hugely important to video SEO. Please keep in mind that translation SEO, especially in the context of video, is an emerging field. Some of the strategies proposed here are tried and true. Others are still evolving. We're basing this on core SEO principles and the best available information. So let's dive in. What are the benefits of video translation? Increased traffic. By assisting search engines to index your video translations, you will increase traffic to your site, expanding your audience globally and domestically. Greater authority. Duplicate content is not penalized across different languages. Translated video content gives your site more pages, keyword rankings, and inbound links. Less competition. It's easier to rank against competitors because there's simply less competition across different languages. User experience. Your video content will become more engaging for non-English users, resulting in longer view times, retention, and a better user experience. I cannot stress enough that a great user experience is hugely important to SEO. Now we'll discuss fundamentals to consider before building your translation SEO strategy. Goals. Monetization or viewership. Do you need traffic for advertising, or can the videos be watched anywhere? Video duration. Short form or long form formats can affect how the transcripts are published. Which player or platform? This determines workflow, plugins, and the type of transcript and subtitle format needed. Can you create a separate set of video web pages for each language? As with other translated content, the best practice is to have a separate language section. Which search engines will you target? Find the leading search engine in your target market. We have a tendency to mention Google by name as it is the largest search engine in the United States. But Yahoo dominates Japan and local search engines lead in China and South Korea. What is your non-English keyword strategy? As Dave mentioned before, and Adam as well, keywords in target languages are different than that of source languages. Do not use direct translations and be aware of spammy words. Okay, so now moving on to some of the best practices for publishing your video translation. You'll want to create a separate video landing page for each language. This is the best way to localize a website with translated videos. Use only one language per web page. Google determines the language of the page based on the text, so multiple languages can confuse the algorithm. Create one video sitemap per language. A video sitemap is the most reliable way for Google to learn about your videos. Unfortunately, there isn't a good way to incorporate multiple languages. Create a separate video sitemap for each language. Also, notify Google of equivalent video pages in other languages. Each language should cross-reference every additional language, including itself. So a video in 3 languages would require 9 entries. Build on-page and off-page SEO. Follow the same on-page best practices you do for your English videos and transcripts. You can check out our blog to access more in-depth information concerning on-page text elements and off-page linking strategies for video SEO. Decide on transcript placement. Earlier I mentioned that the video length can determine how to utilize transcripts. If you are using a plain transcript for a video 5 minutes or less, you can place the transcript on the video page or link to a separate page. Either strategy optimizes as long as there's text around the video for search engines to read. Your choice might be based on a better user experience. Long-form video transcripts, however, should be placed on separate pages and paginated. A 10,000-word video transcript can cover a lot of information. Breaking this up by themes and building a separate page targeting different but perhaps related keywords can build out site size and assist SEO. Again, we have articles on our blog discussing short-form and long-form video SEO strategies. As you saw in our demonstration, another publishing option is interactive transcripts or a multilingual captions plugin. For SEO purposes, when using either of these tools, you want to place a plain transcript on your site wrapped in no script tags. This is invisible to users but readily indexed by search engines. And utilizing YouTube multilingual subtitles. If your goal is to maximize viewership, then YouTube cannot be ignored. Upload your translated subtitles to YouTube to get indexed by Google. 3Play has a round-trip integration with YouTube, so when subtitles are completed in your account, they are automatically posted to the YouTube video. Always remember to set the default language. Logically, if you're on a Spanish video page and press the closed caption button, Spanish subtitles should be turned on by default. Subtitles in non-YouTube players generally will not be indexed by Google, but they do improve view times, retention, and user experience. And wrapping up more so, we'll discuss two newer methods to get your video indexed by Google. One of those is Video Schema. Video Schema is a new markup standard allowing video metadata to be added in the body of the HTML. Readily indexable by search engines, HTML5 supports a number of properties, including the ability to add a transcript. And still very new, HTML5 makes it easier to add subtitles as metadata. One of the great advantages of adding subtitles or captions as metadata is that search engines will be able to index the text and associated times codes. This means search engines will then return results pointing to a specific part of the video. This is called deep linking. Okay, well, I hope that was helpful for those of you that are looking to optimize translated videos. The information I covered is available on a blog that was published today that covers all the same information.